or Mastermind? Mastermind is a game of our player, who would start down there with the soccer ball, trying to guess the code of our second player down here. So the equipment that I have, and there you can see the code that I've set up. The equipment that I have is a table to hide the code. I'm using color cones as my code. You could use colors as a code, or you could use numbers, and maybe you write numbers on a sheet of paper and then you run down and place the sheets of paper, or you use crayons instead of cones if that's what you have. So I have cones, a table, I have water bottles, and then I have a soccer ball. You could use any kind of ball that you could kick or manipulate. All right, so I'm doing a 3-color code. You could do a 4-color code. You could do a 5-color or even a 6-color code if you wanted to. To start with, I am only playing with the 3 colors that are eligible for my code. I'm not doing any repeat colors. Okay, if I wanted to add a level of difficulty to this game, I could do repeat colors. That means I'd have to have multiple colors of different cones down there as well. And I'm only using the 3 colors I have. You can see over here I have more color cones I could use. Okay, so if you've played once or twice, then maybe you want to add the blue cone over here to make it a little bit more difficult and challenging. Okay, so basically, I think that if you play with a partner, you and your partner can race and see who can figure out the codes the fastest. All right, so to start with, you pick up a cone and you take the soccer ball and you dribble the soccer ball as quickly as you can down to the other end. Stop the soccer ball, place a cone. Okay, then you dribble back and go get another cone. While you're doing that, the person here is going to let you know whether or not you got your code right or not. And they're going to do that by setting the water bottle up to say that this cone matched, and so the water bottle goes up. All right, so then I come back down. Grab a cone, dribble back up, stop, put this, and then I'm going to dribble back. And while I'm doing that, my person checks. Okay, that's green and white, so it doesn't match. So my person back here checking would not move the water bottle. Okay. You come grab your next cone. Now this is pretty easy because I know that the red is right, but the white is wrong. So if you can only make one switch at a time. If I make that switch, I come back, and while I'm coming back, my checker would say, yep, you got it right. And as soon as I get it right, stop the clock. That's the end of my turn, and see what your time is. Okay, if I didn't get it right, I have to dribble back, touch the line with the ball, dribble back, and I can switch 2 cones. All right, so that's Mastermind. Like I said, to make it more challenging, you can do more cones than just 3, or you could add a different color down there. If I added blue to this mix, that makes this much more difficult. So as you play, you can continue to make the game more and more difficult. So a variation that you can do to make this more challenging is to put 4 cones down, or as many cones as you like. And then when you go get the ball and your cone to guess, you have to dribble through the cones, make your guess, and then going back, you have to dribble the ball back through the cones as you return back to get your next cone to make your next guess. Okay, so that was Soccer Mastermind. Again, it's at least a 2-player game. One person guessing, one person setting the code. If you have more players, that's fine. You just rotate and take turns. The best way is to time each other and see who can guess the code the fastest. There's different ways you can increase the level of difficulty. One is by having more numbers or colors that you're guessing, and the other is to add colors that you have to choose from in which to guess. So if I was going to do it, the first thing I would do is guess 3 colors, but give yourself 4 colors that are options to choose from. As you play with this, you can increase the difficulty and make it your own game and find different ways to challenge yourself to make the game more fun for you. I hope you enjoy Mastermind, and I hope you enjoy kicking the soccer ball while you play.